I think having events like this certainly changes up. And it's not just like, okay, Tara Cossington Foundation is having its second Family Violence Summit. It's about the people who are coming on board. Now, I've been going to conferences for a very long time, and our space was here today as Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander women. Our space was up there on that stage. We were on the platform stage and we had a whole panel of people who had done different types of work addressing family violence in our Aboriginal communities. And I think, to me, that's a really good feeling. You know, our voices were heard. We had a very involved audience. So I think that's the only way we're going to move forward in Australia, as all Australians. The last question that we had on the panel was, what would you like to do to change up stuff? You know, well, I would like to see the government, or, you know, people who are interested in this area and have the resources to fund it, that it be accessible community-based education for wherever that community is. You know, I was fortunate enough to work on the football community, and so how we went out and talked about violence was totally different to how we would go and talk to a bunch of women. So we're talking to a room full of football players, you know, and I was someone who had really come from the women's world, and I was going, okay, how am I going to talk to footy players? For me, there's a story to it, and how you put that out, and how, like I said, when you go out and talk to a bunch of guys, you just had to tell them the facts. This is who gets hurt, and this is how they may act when they're hurt. What triggers off the hurts, you know? And is it against the law to behave this way? Yes, 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 you know. And we have a wonderful DVD that we show about men talking about their experiences in violence. And so we put that on, and one of them is a very emotion-provoking type of story. It's a very friendly conversation. It's never saying that, oh, every guy here is going to bash a woman in his lifetime. Never ever that. It's all I meant. It's bringing you a story about domestic violence. So, well, Tommy finished, get up, walk. I said, well, what did you get out of that? He goes, you know what, I got a lot out of it. I didn't know that my screaming out and swearing around was an illegal act, as verbally abusing my family. He goes, I feel upset that I can't see them. He goes, but I'll go to court next week, and I feel that I can probably go and, you know, present myself a bit better. And I thought, well, good on you. You know, if you can do that and you got something out of it, mate, that's a big tick for you, because you're the one who's going to go home and got to be a father to those children. So I think, you know, it's about making that road for anybody who wants to, you know, you want to encourage to come along. It's making that road really nice and easy, and, you know, it's easy come. You come and have to check it out. If it feels good, it feels good. If it provokes other feelings, that's all right too. But, you know, we're here, and we're part of an education that can support and move people to the next space.